this nugget. And there are 3 bunnies right there. Better hold on to my phone. Oh, there they go. There's 2 of them still sitting there. Sorry for the bad camera work. Did you see them? Well, they're all gone. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. It is January 3rd? 4th? I think it's the 4th. It's Sunday, whatever it is. And Rigby and I are out getting our walk on. It's about 6:45 in the morning. And got to get ready for church. And I wanted to check in and just kind of let you know some of my thoughts. So as of tomorrow, it'll be 3 weeks to surgery, which is mind-blowing to me. 3 weeks. It's like, remember when I was talking about this like 6-7 months ago? And now we're here, and I'm trying to compute that, you know? It's crazy to think about. But it's gonna be 3 weeks away. And I need to get ready. So I need to set some goals and go through the paperwork that I have from the office to like prepare for surgery. Also need to find a place to stay for my mom, possibly my dad, and then me, because I'm gonna stay with them or her for the first few days, just so my husband can work and my mom can help take care of me and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely have some stuff I need to do. And then I also need to make plans for food the next 3 weeks. What I'm gonna eat as far as like maybe finishing up the food I have, and then what I'm gonna buy. So, and then activity too. I know I'm not gonna be doing any major exercise for like 6 weeks. But maybe coming up with a walking schedule. I'm going to have to walk anyway for those 6 weeks. So just maybe focus on that and not think about doing weights for 3 weeks. So yeah, today is kind of a planning day for the next 3 weeks. I really want to go into this with some changed habits and nothing crazy, but just get a head start so then when surgery happens, it's not a huge shock, even though it's going to be a huge shock. And then just, you know, make use of the food that I have so I'm not wasteful. And then, I don't know, just kind of prepare myself a little bit, because it's going to go fast. It's going to go so fast. I can't believe it. So, I think that's what I'm gonna do today, mostly focus on, is preparing for that, and then figuring out what to share. If there's anything in particular you're interested in seeing, or getting updates on, or any of those things, let me know. And, yeah, 3 weeks. I'm just gonna keep saying that today because that just blows my mind. All right, so I have a plan for today, and better finish our walk so we can go home and get ready for church, because I'm not gonna go like that. All right, so it is about 2:45-ish. We went to church and came home and cleaned up a little bit, and then my husband ordered pizza, and we just kept things simple for today. And then I decided to clean out the fridge and the cupboard a little bit, just to kind of get myself prepared for the week. I did record it, but I'm gonna have to do voiceover. You're gonna have to put it with voiceover because they are all out there and there's lots of things happening. So this is what I decided to do as far as the cupboard and the food I have. All right, pasta sauce and some spaghetti. Also got some turkey stuffing that I can match up with some meat, which is awesome. And then some protein bars. I need to get those eaten. Also have chicken pasta. And then I also have some muffin mix. Bought these for Christmas, never used them. So gotta get those used. And then got 7 frozen meals. We can eat those this week, which will be great. Garlic toast to go along with the pasta, of course, and then some frozen vegetables and sauce. Got a few back in the back. And then we got some fake chicken nuggets. And then got some protein drinks. I need to finish those off and get some fresh ones after surgery. Summer sausage and ham, and let's do the summer sausage again apparently. And then Canadian bacon, got those. And then I got a bunch of cheese. I have cottage cheese, full fat, and then I got 3 things of cheese. So essentially my plan for this coming week is to eat the food that I have. The next couple of weeks, eat the food that I already have, finish that off, and not buy a bunch of stuff that I'm not gonna be able to eat for a while or maybe ever again. One thing that I know after surgery is that like eventually you adjust and you're able to like eat most things. But there, you know, for a lot of people, there's like certain things that you can have, but your body says no. So it's like someone can have certain vegetable, but then another person can't handle it. I think that's pretty common after surgery from what I've been told. So I don't want to have a bunch of stuff in my fridge and freezer that's specifically that I bought for myself to tempt me. And I want to make sure I'm using the stuff that I already have. So kind of went through all of the food that I have, and then I made a really short list because I don't really need a lot of things right now. But I want to make sure I have what I need. So it's like I'm going to do a couple filler things. And I made my little Post-it note right here. So I want to get some more greenies for the dog for his teeth. I want to get beef sticks to go with the cheese that I have. I want to get Kraft singles and English muffins because I have that summer sausage. And one of my favorite things for like growing up is one of the things we used to have when my grandparents came over was English muffins, summer sausage, and cheese singles. It's like, it's super simple, it's yummy, it's like it's nostalgic for me, and I have the summer sausage, I might as well use it in a way that means something. And it's yummy to me, but just, I don't know, a little nostalgia to add on. I need to get Canadian bacon, and then some cottage cheese. And I think the second thing of cottage cheese that I'm going to get is going to be the low fat, because that's what I'm going to be having after surgery anyway. So I want to start adjusting to that. But I want to have the Canadian bacon, cottage cheese, and then I need to get fruit. So I'm hoping to get apple slices to go along with that. I want to have that for one of my meals. And then I need to get toothpaste because I'm almost out of toothpaste. And I think that's pretty much it. I might get some chips, but nothing crazy, nothing out of the, like, I don't want to get like a giant bag and several bags because they're 2 for $12 or two or 3 or 4 or whatever it is for whatever deal there's going on. Like, I just want to get a little bit, but I want to really kind of plan my food around what I have to not waste it and then not have it in the house once surgery comes. So, kind of what I'm thinking as far as meals for this week is to do one of the frozen meals, a protein shake. I kind of wrote this down a little bit, but, and then like the English muffin and sausage and cheese as like the main meals. and then build around that with like the frozen vegetables and the protein bars, and stuff like that. I also want to have the spaghetti and sauce and garlic toast, but that might be like a weekend meal. And then I'll have the cheese and beef sticks too to eat. But yeah, I just really, of course, someone's driving loud, living by the interstate. But I think I have enough here, other than adding those few other things just to make, like, round everything out. I've got enough for meals for the week. So I'll just get those 8 items specifically for food. And I also have Diet Coke and cherry ginger ale cases under the bed. So I'll need to finish those too, because I'm gonna have to change what I drink. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for right now. Also, I think I'm gonna start doing things on TikTok. I'm also on Instagram, and I'll put my thing right here. But I want to start doing like a countdown to surgery and just kind of a quick check-in there. Trying to figure out where to put everything and how to do all this stuff. And but I want to start just having that as an option available, whatever. And yeah, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. I feel like when I was eating the pizza today, I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so long. But it's like everything that I have now is gonna be such a different experience when I have it later. And it's probably gonna make me sick, or it's not gonna taste as good. Like, once I'm actually on solid food again, I know I'm gonna be really, really happy. And I don't know, it's just gonna be a whole adjustment and experience. And I'm happy about that. So here's to a new week, you know? This is what we're doing. This is it's still crazy to me to think that 3 weeks from now, or three weeks from tomorrow, technically, I'm gonna be having surgery, and my life is going to be completely different. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be challenging, but I'm also gonna grow a lot, and I'm gonna learn a lot, and I'm gonna benefit from it, and I'm gonna have a better quality of life. I'm gonna be able to do a lot more. I'm gonna be experience a lot more. Things aren't gonna hurt as much. Like, the positives outweigh the negatives. I want to make sure I said it right. The positives will outweigh what feels like negative. And I think the negative is just giving up a comfort, which is food, but that isn't really a negative. It's going to feel like it for a while. But ultimately, in the end, it's going to be great. So, all right. Yeah, I feel good. So here we go. 2026, adventure, new experience. Deep breaths. Hi guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate it so much. I would love to hear from you. Please comment below, like, comment, share, do all the YouTube-y things. Supports the channel, and I really appreciate that. And I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.